Okay, hello everyone. My name is Jitendra Sareen and I welcome all of you on behalf of Team Drishti for the discussion of some of the questions for UGC NET exam for 2023. Right, we have started this program, the last lab, right, the last lab. This is a 30-day plan for your UGC NET JRF exam 2023, right, and here in this particular session I will be discussing with you questions which came in the real paper of UGC NET in last 10 years and especially for quantitative aptitude, right. In quantitative aptitude, if you see, overall number of questions every year you will get 2 to 3 questions, and primarily those questions are from arithmetic part, and in arithmetic part we can have questions from profit loss discount, from percentages, from averages, from time speed distance, from numbers, and little bit just 1 or 2 questions I have seen in last years which were based on geometry, and that is on very basic knowledge of geometry, right. And I have seen that the difficulty level of question is also manageable, right, means we can easily solve those questions if we have our concepts correct and we have revised the things in those particular topics, right. So here today what I will discuss in this particular session are questions which are based on profit loss and discount, right. So some concepts of profit loss discount, that also I will be discussing with you in this session. Along with that we will be looking for the questions also, right. So first of all, this is profit and loss, right. Now before we jump to the questions, right, let's see 1 or 2 very basic things in profit loss and discount, right. Now we know some basic term, likewise cost price, right. So cost price, suppose of any of the article is 100, right, I increase this cost price by suppose 50 rupees, right, 50 rupees. So if I increase cost price by 50 rupees, I get what? Mark price, MP, right, that is 150 rupees. This is called mark price, or we can call it list price, or we can call it tag price, or we in general term we call it MRP also, right. So that is for sure that if I do not give any discount, right, then my profit percentage, profit in terms of rupees first of all if I talk about, is 50 rupees, and percentage wise we can say 50 is the profit on 100, so 50% is the profit, right. But if I give any discount, because in general what happens that we give some discount also, we get some discount also, right. So if I give some discount, let's say discount percentage is 20%, this is 20% reduction, and discount is always given on MRP or list price. So 20% of list price is reduced, so what will left? 80% of list price, right. So from here if I say 20% of 150, that is 30 rupees, then this is 120 rupees is called what? Selling price, and the difference between these two is profit, right. And profit again I can say on 100 I am getting 20 rupees profit, so my profit percentage is 20%. And keep one thing in mind, either we are calculating profit percentage or loss percentage, both the percentages are always percentages of cost price. Likewise discount is the percentage of mark price, right. Now one more thing you can see which will be helpful for you in solving questions and all, right. First of all we can see cost price. Cost price, when I increase markup, I will give markup, and percentage, if I calculate the markup in terms of percentage on cost price, then we call it markup percentage. This suppose I represent by M%. So this is always increased because the cost price is increased. So after giving some markup percentage on cost price, we get what? List price or mark price. On mark price, I will give some discount percentage, right? Let's say this is discount percentage. Okay, now discount is always percentage reduction. Then we get what? Selling price, right? Now from cost price to selling price, we get this is what? Profit percentage, right? We represent it by P%. Now these two percentage changes, can I say both of them are successive? Why successive? First of all, we have given M% increase, the new value we have got, on this we have given D% change or D% reduction, and overall we are getting P%. So when these three things are given, right, in percentages, you must have seen, right, you can refer to some of the classes, right, in percentage you have seen when two percentage changes are there and they are successive, then overall percentage change can be written as A plus B plus AB by 100%. So here we can use that thing and we can write P is equal to M minus D minus M into D by 100, right? So guys, this particular relation between profit percentage, markup percentage and discount percentage, right? This we can use in so many questions, and you will find that some of the questions are directly based on this. If we can use this, we can find the answers to those questions easily, right? Where P is profit percentage, M is markup percentage, D is discount percentage, right? So we can use this relationship. Okay. Now after that, we should be working on the ratio of selling price and cost price according to the data given in the question. Likewise, if suppose in the question profit is given 20%, right? So how can I write SP by CP ratio, right? So from here, can I say let CP is 100, let cost price is 100, and I have got 20% profit. So can I say selling price I can write easily as 120. On 100, 20% increase will be selling price. So from here we can get the ratio of selling prices to cost prices 6:5, right? This we can do. Profit is 20%. Now in the same manner, suppose profit is given as 30%, then selling price by cost price, this ratio also we can write. Now cost price suppose is 100, right? We are assuming cost price is 100, then for 30% profit I can write selling price as 130. So we can write the ratio of selling price cost price again. Let's take one more example. Suppose loss is of 25%, 25% loss. So selling price by cost price. Again we will consider cost price as 100, then since there is loss, so selling price would be less than the cost price. So selling price we can write 75 on 100, right? Because 25% is on 100. So minus 100 minus 25, 75. So this is what? 3/4, right? So this is also we can use while solving the questions. Okay. Now we'll see some questions here. Okay. This is the question first. A shopkeeper sells an item at a discount of 40% on the item's listed price of 1500. He still makes a profit of 20% on the original cost of the items. What is the original cost of the item, right? So what he is asking, cost price of the article, right? So first of all, what I can say, he is giving a discount of 40%. So on MRP, on 1500 rupees, which is list price, discount is 40%, right? It means, can I say selling price would be 60% of MRP. Of MRP, 40% is reduced. So if 40 is reduced, 60% is remaining. So can I say selling price of the article will be 60% of 1500, right? That is 900 rupees. Now selling price we know. Then he is saying he still makes a profit of 20%. So for 20% profit, SP by CP ratio can we write? We have just learned that if profit percentage is given, how we can write this ratio? So let's say cost price is 100, then selling price is 120. So if we can cancel it, this is 6 upon 5. Now we can see what is selling price. Selling price is given as 900 by cost price is equal to 6 by 5. So further we can cancel it. 15 into 6 is 90, 150. So from here cost price is equal to 150 into 5. So that is 750 rupees, right? So easily we can get the answer. B option is the correct answer, 750. Okay, now let's see some more questions. Okay, a shopkeeper sells a refrigerator for 22,000 and makes a profit of 10%. If he desires to make a profit of 18%, then what should be his selling price? Pretty easy question, right? This is selling price and profit is 10%. So again, can we write SP by CP? If cost price is 100, then selling price would be 110 for the profit of 10%, right? So this is the ratio. Now selling price is given 22,000 by cost price is equal to 11 by 10, right? So from here we can say cost price is 20,000 rupees, right? Now for a profit of 18%, what should be the selling price? So 18% profit. So 18% profit is always percentage of cost price, right? So on 20,000 we have to increase 18%, right? So can I say selling price should be cost price plus 18% of cost price. This is what profit. This way also we can write. So cost price 20,000 plus 18%. So 18% we can write 18 by 100 into 20,000. So these zeros will cancel out. So this is 20,000 plus 3,600. So that is 23,600 rupees. So first option is the correct answer, right? Now let's see some more questions. Now in this, he says by selling 70 pencils for rupees 90. So this is what selling price of 70 pencils is 90. A person makes a loss of 25%. Then how many pencils should be sold for rupees 234 to gain a profit of 30%, right? So can I say 70 pencil means on every pencil he is suffering a loss of 25%. So first of all, can I find the cost price of all the 70 pencils, right? Since this is a loss of 25%, can we write SP by CP again? You can see how useful is this, right? If cost price is 100, there is a loss of 25%. So selling price would be 75, right? This is what 3 by 4, right? Now what is selling price? 90 by cost price is equal to 3 by 4. So cost price will be what? That is 120 rupees for how many pencils? 70 pencils, right? So cost price of 70 pencils is 120 rupees. So what will be the cost price of one pencil? That is 120 by 70, right? 12 by 7 rupees. Okay. Now how much he is looking for profit? He is looking for a profit of 30%, right? So what should be the selling price of each pencil, right? So can I write selling price by cost price? This is 100, this is 130, right? For this profit. So this is what we can write 1.3. So selling price is equal to 1.3 times of cost price. And what is cost price of one pencil? 12 by 7, right? So at this price he should be selling each pencil. So if he sells each pencil at this price, he will be getting 30% profit. Now we can see in 234 rupees how many pencils he can sell. So number of pencils should be what? 234 is total cost divided by 1.3 into 12 by 7. This 7 will come in the numerator, right? Okay, then decimal, this is 70. Further we can check if we can cancel. So 13 into 1, 13, remaining is 10, 104. So 13 into 8 is 104, right? Then with 6 we can cancel, 6 into 2, 6 into 3. With this 2 we can cancel, 70, 35, right? So in the numerator what we are getting? 3 multiplied by 35, that is 105. So what we can see, number of pencils which he can sell to get 30% profit should be 105, right? So first of all we have got cost price of one pencil, selling price total is given, cost price total we have got, then cost price of one pencil. Then for 30% profit, what should be the selling price of one pencil, right? Either we can write 1 here, 1 this way also, right? And then we have divided these many rupees by selling price of one pencil, right? Okay, I hope it is clear. Let's move further. Okay, then some of the times we get questions in which as such we are not supposed to find the exact answer, right? But we have to find at least whether we can find the answer or not. Okay. So here in this question, given below is a question followed by 3 statements. These are 3 statements. Identify the statements that are necessary to answer the question. Now, what is the question? Question says, what is the percentage profit gained by a vendor when he sells an article? So basically question is what? Find profit percentage, right? So for finding out profit percentage, what do we need? We need cost price, we need selling price. Okay. Now these are the statements, and on the next page these are the options. Either statement 1 and 2 only are sufficient, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, or 1, 2, 3 all are needed to get the answer. So here first statement says he gives a 10% discount on the mark price, right? And then second is he would have earned 25% profit if he did not give any discount. So second says what? If he does not give any discount, right, then he would have earned. He has not earned 25% profit. He would have earned if there would be no discount, right? He would have earned 25% profit if he did not give any discount. Then the third is the cost price of the articles is 8,000 rupees, right? So here first of all, if we combine them, he gives 10% discount on the mark price, that is sure. Now we do not know the mark price, right? Maybe possible mark price is 100, then 10% of 100 would be different, right? Or if mark price is 200, then 10% of 200 would be different, right? Second, he would have earned 25% profit if he did not give any discount, right? So this is what hypothetical condition, right? So suppose if we see he would have earned 25% profit if he did not give any discount. It means what? Can I say this 25% is nothing but markup, right? Suppose if I say cost price is 100, then mark price is 125. This we can write, okay, mark price is 125, right? So Here what is given, can I say this is what markup percentage is what 25%, that he has given to us, markup percentage, right. Then he gives it 10% discount on the mark price. So discount percentage is also given as 10%. So I hope with this statement it is clear. He would have earned 25% profit if he did not give any discount, right. It means what, if his cost price is 100, his mark price should be what, 125. So can I say markup percentage is 25%. Now we know markup percentage, we know discount percentage. So can I say with the help of these two, 1 and 2 only, we can get the profit percentage, right, because right we have just seen one thing, I'll show you again, right. This was the thing given, right. Now what are the things given to us? Markup percentage is given as 25 and discount percentage is 10, right. So we can find what is profit percentage, right, by applying 25 minus 10 minus 25 into 10 divided by 100. So we can find profit percentage. So if we see here back, right, so we got markup percentage, we got discount percentage, we can also find what, profit percentage, right. So my answer from here should be what, with the very first option, if I need only 1 and 2 points statements to give the correct answer. Okay. Now further there is no need to check other options because we have already got my answer with the first option. Now next, Sanjay sold an article at a loss of 25%. If the selling price had been increased by 175, there would have been a gain of 10%. What was the cost price of the article, right? So from 25% loss, right, he is getting 10% profit. So suppose, let's understand these questions in this way. Suppose this is the cost price. First of all, he is selling it at some loss. So loss, let's say negative, and we are considering on the left hand side, right? Suppose initially he was selling it at 25% loss. Now I know profit or loss percentage, they are percentages of cost price in terms of rupees. So 25% of CP, right? And then if the selling price had been increased by 175, so if I increase by 175 rupees, then he is selling the article here, right? This is the new selling price and there is a gain of 10%. So I can say 10% of cost price again, because, and these two are in what? In form of rupees, right? In form of rupees. Okay, 25% of CP, 10% of CP. So if we see this particular chart from here, we can say 25 and 10, total is what? 35. So can I say this is 35% of CP in terms of rupees, and this is also equal to 175 rupees, right? So what I can say that 35% of CP, that is equal to 175. So this is 35 by 100 into CP is equal to 175. When we cancel, this is 5. So cost price is equal to what? 500 rupees, right? So my answer is C option. So this is very simple thing. Whenever he gives you this kind of question from some percentage loss to some percentage profit, or suppose initially some percentage profit and then selling price changes and you get some extra percent of profit, right? So every time we can draw this simple line chart, or we can keep this line chart in mind, and this one line we can get the answer, that is 25 to 10, 35% of CP should be equal to 175 rupees, right? I hope this part is also clear. Now let's move to next one. Now after giving a discount of 10% to the customer, at what percentage of the cost price should an item be fixed to get 8% profit? So here you can see discount is given 10%, profit is given 8%. At what percentage of the cost price means what he is asking, at what percentage means we have to find markup percentage, right? At what percentage of cost price means what should be the increase he is talking about, right? So whenever these three things are there, I know we can apply P is equal to M minus D minus MD by 100, right? Now P is 8, right? M we have to find out, discount is given as 10 minus M into 10 by 100. So this 10 we can take here 18, M minus 1 by 10, that is 9 by 10 of M. So from here we can say M is equal to how much? 20%. So my correct answer is B. So for these kind of question, this formula is very useful, right? You can also see we can find the answer very quickly just writing one line. Okay, next is a trader mixes 3 varieties of refined oil costing 100, 40 and 60 in the ratio 2:4:3 in term of liters and sells the mixture at 66 rupees per liter. What percentage of profit does he make? So from here, can I find whenever he mixes 2 or 3 things. So for that particular mixture, if I can find cost price, then selling price of the mixture is given. So let's try to find out cost price of mixture. So how to find cost price of mixture, and that too per liter? So total rupees I have spent divided by total number of liters. So cost price of mixture, right? Let's say this is 2 liter, this is 4 liter, this is 3 liters. So 2 liters at cost of 100. So what is the rupees I have spent? 100 into 2 for purchasing 2 liters. In the same manner, 40 rupees per liter, 4 liters are purchased. Then at 60 rupees per liter, 3 liters are purchased. This is total rupees divided by total liters. So how many liters are there? 2 plus 4 plus 3. This is total liters. So from here we can find cost price of mixture. Okay, so this is 200, this is 160, this is 180, right? So 180 plus 160 plus 200 divided by 2 plus 4, 6 plus 3, 9. So 6, 8, this is, then it is 540 by 9. So that is what? 60 rupees per liter, right? So now we know cost price is 60 and selling price of mixture is 66. So cost price is 60, selling price is 66. So from here to here we can say what is percentage decrease, percentage increase from 60 to 66. So percentage increase is what? We can say 6 on cost price, that is profit is 6 rupees, always calculated on cost price. So 6 by 60 into 100. Okay, so that is what? 10%. So overall profit he has made is 10%, right? Okay, let's see more questions. Now every time if you see the questions of profit, loss and discount, right? So mainly we are getting very basic questions, except 1 or 2 questions in which you will have to do some more calculation. Apart from that, all the questions are 2 or 3 lines based, especially if our concept of profit, loss, discount are clear. Now a retailer marks all his goods at 40% above the cost price. So while reading the question, I know this 40% is nothing but M% markup percentage above the cost price, and thinking that he will still make 20% profit, offers a discount of 20%, right? So this is the discount offered on the mark price. What is his actual profit percentage on the sales, right? So again, can I say markup percentage is 40%. If he gives discount 20%, then what is the actual profit percentage can we find? Again, we can make use of that formula. P is equal to M minus D minus MD by 100. So this is P is equal to 40 minus 20 minus 40 into 20 divided by 100, right? So this is 20 minus 8. So that is what? 12%. So I can say actual profit percent would be 12%, not 20%, because this is not straightforward, right? So actual profit percent is 12%. Okay. So you can see the usage of again M minus D minus MD by 100. So I hope number of questions I have discussed till now, in I suppose 3 to 4 questions I have given you the usage of this. Okay. So this is important. You can keep this thing in mind, right? Okay, now in this, a person incurs 10% loss by selling a watch for 1800 rupees. At what price should the watch be sold to earn 10% profit, right? So again, we can do in simple manner, 10% loss. So can I write SP by CP? So if CP is 100, selling price would be 90 for 10% loss, right? Now selling price is given as 1800. So can we find cost price? So with 9 we can cancel 200, then cost price will be what? 2000 rupees, right? Now at what price the watch be sold to earn 10% profit? So profit or loss is always on cost price. So selling price should be what? 2000 cost price and plus profit. What is profit? 10% of cost price. So that is 2000 plus 200. So my answer is what? 2200 rupees. Okay. So very simple questions. Okay, just, and you should be learning what one is P is equal to M minus D. Second is this ratio of SP and CP. This is also helpful. Okay, now we'll see this question. If the selling price of rupees 24 results in a discount of 20% on the list price, what selling price would result in a 30% discount on the list price? Now can I say on the list price when I have reduced 20%, because 20% is the discount. So what percentage of list price will be remaining? Can I say if 20% is given as a discount, then 80% would be remaining, and that remaining would be what? Selling price. So can I say 80% of list price is equal to what? 24. So from here we can find 4 by 5 into list price is 24. Then from here you can find list price as 30 rupees, right? Now we have to give 30% discount. So discount is always given on list price or on mark price. So discount is equal to what? 30% of 30, which is list price. That we can say is 9 rupees. So selling price should be what? List price minus discount. That is 21 rupees. Right. So the answer is C part, right? So here I have discussed with you some of the questions which were there in the actual papers of UGC NET in last 10 years. Okay. So you can go through these questions, whatsoever I have discussed. Now you have solutions to all of them also with you, and same kind of questions if they come in this year, I think you can solve them quickly. And some simple concepts I have given you also in the starting of my session, in which one formula is important, P is equal to M minus D minus MD by 100, and second important thing is what? Ratio of selling price and cost price. We should be making use of that ratio also. Okay, now apart from this, I think you should revise the concept of percentages, of simple interest, compound interest, of averages, right, and time, speed, distance, time and work, because this is total arithmetic part, right, and some of the times numbers and number series also, right. On this part, basically the main concentration is on arithmetic part. So what I have seen for last 10 years, most of the questions are from arithmetic, right. So if we can revise them again and again, if we can do the concepts well, definitely we can solve the problems on quantitative aptitude in this year successfully, right. So I'll end my session over here with this statement, right. Thank you very much and all the best to all of you.